Hey, and welcome to video 4 in my free mini course right here on YouTube called The First 5 Days. If you haven't watched the first 3 videos, you should go back now and get caught up. This video will make a lot more sense if you've watched the others. So today I'm going to be modeling for you how I actually talk to my kids when I introduce them to this whole carpet setup. But before I can do that, I'm going to model one other thing for you because you really need this skill before we can start introducing the carpet spots. So first, I'm going to model how you should introduce something to your kids called When I Say Go. This is very important in the first few days of school because you have to be able to hold them back from just jumping into things as you're showing them all the new stuff. So this is super simple, but super important. This is one of the first things that you want to teach them in that very first morning because you don't want them doing things until you tell them, so you can be sure that they have all the directions and all the information before they just start going. So I'm going to model it for you real quick and you'll get the idea. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to play a little game called When I Say Go. Are you ready? When I say go, I want you to clap your hands. Ready? Goldfish. Did I get some of you? You got to listen. Don't let me trick you. You got to clean out your ears. Be ready. Ready, go. Nice job. Okay, we're going to try it again. Make sure you're listening. Don't let me trick you. Ready? This time, when I say go, I want you to pat your knees, okay? Ready, gorilla. Good listening. We're getting good at this. Okay. Okay, ready, go. Nice. Very nice job. Okay, so now that you have that simple little tool, you'll find that you use it a lot. And even if you forget about it, you'll remember it when your kids start doing things immediately and they don't wait for you to finish explaining something. And you'll remember, oh yeah, I should do that when I say go thing. Okay, so now I'm going to model the seating strategy that I explained in the last video. I'm going to show you how to phrase things so your students understand how it works, so that you'll feel comfortable and ready to go on the first day when you go back to school. You can introduce it to your kids without being stressed out. So for the sake of this example, I'm going to pretend these are the breakfast tables that our kids are eating at, and this is the carpet area where they're going to be coming over to. It would be a lot more spread out and big if it was a real classroom, but for the sake of this, it'll just be smaller. Okay, boys and girls, I am so excited that you're here. And now that we're done with breakfast, we're going to be moving over to the carpet to check out what we've got going on over here. When you're in your chair, I want you to wait and show the sign for stand and tuck. So you're going to be sitting here showing the sign for stand and tuck, and you're going to wait for Miss Cherie to tell you to stand and tuck. And when you hear her say, go ahead and stand and tuck, you're going to stand up, tuck in your chair, and then you're going to tiptoe over to the carpet. Watch me first. You're going to tiptoe to the carpet, and then we're looking at the white circle here with our pictures, and you're going to find your picture. Look for it, look for it, look for it. And when you find it, here's what you're going to do. You're going to sit right on top, crisscross applesauce, just like this. Got it? Okay, do you think you got it? Wait, how are we going to move again? Yes, we're going to tiptoe. Okay, we are going to be sneaky. I'm going to see how sneaky you can be. Do you know what sneaky means? It means to move so quietly and sneaky without making a noise. Moving carefully with our arms. Being sneaky. So you'll tiptoe and find your spot and sit right on top of your picture. Let's watch Miss Cherie and see who she dismisses. And when you hear it, you're going to stand and tuck. Come on over here, meet me at the carpet and find your spot. And you're going to sit right on top. Time out again. Notice how quietly I'm talking. And I even talk quieter if I was in the classroom, but I want to make sure that you can hear me. When you whisper, they have to tune in. So I pretty much always use the lowest volume I can to get the message across. And it's usually a lot lower than you would think. Okay? I'm in. Okay. I'm going to watch to see who Miss Cherie dismisses and see them tiptoe over. Coming on over. Okay. Here comes Alex. Look at him pushing in his chair. Wow. Super careful. And he's He's coming over and he's looking for his picture. Where is his picture in our circle? Oh, he found it. Look, sitting down. Wow, look how carefully he sat down. Didn't even hear anything. Did you hear it? Couldn't hear anything. He's so sneaky. You're so sneaky. Okay, here comes Lexi. Watch her carefully push that chair in. Nice job. She's coming over. She's careful to move around the furniture. She's looking for her spot. Where's Lexi's picture? There she is. She found it. Okay, sit down. Very nice. Very nice. Super sneaky. I couldn't hear anything. How did you guys get so sneaky? Okay, here comes Manny. Ducking in his chair. Wow. So quietly. He's coming on over. Alex is still sitting crisscross watching our friend Manny. Here we come. He's looking. Found it. He found his picture. Okay. He's sitting right on it. Wow. Super sneaky. Time out. I prepped my spots with a photo and each kid's name written, but if you didn't get the pictures by the first day and you just have the names down, you can still do this the same way. Some kids might need help finding their name for the first time, but they're usually really good at remembering which one was theirs. So, time in. Okay, here comes Birdie. She's looking for her spot. Oh, look, she found it. But she found the blue one. Birdie, can you find your picture on the white pieces of paper? We're going to talk about the blue ones in just a minute. But right now, I want to see if you can find your picture on the white pieces of paper. Looking. Yep, she found it. Good looking, Birdie. She found it all by herself. How do we all get so good at being so careful? We're so sneaky. Gosh, this is great. Look at Andrea's feet. Do you hear it? Will, I can't even hear any sound from your feet. Oh, Tom's being sneaky too. I see my friends finding their pictures. We are a very smart class. Kiss your brain, ready? That's how we celebrate being so smart. Kiss your brain. Mwah. Okay, so this is where we sit when we come to the carpet. We sit right on top of our pictures. But we are about to practice something in a minute that is very important. It's almost like a little bit magic. Like if people came into our room to watch us when we're doing this, they might think we're kind of magic because it's going to be so smooth and so quiet. And we are going to be so good at it. Yes. Okay, let me tell you what it's going to be first. We're going to practice moving from our carpet spots where you're sitting right now to our read aloud spots. Those are the blue ones that are right in the middle. Do you think you can help me with this? I know you can. I know you can. I know it's going to be great. Okay, we're going to work together to make it awesome. I'm going to have a few friends model this for me in a minute too. So when you move from your carpet spot to your read aloud spot, here's what you're going to do. You're going to stand up super sneaky and you're going to tiptoe to your read aloud spot. And once you find it, you're going to sit, you're going to stand on top of it, and then you're going to sit down, crisscross applesauce, right on top of it. You think you got it? Okay. Now I want to tell you something important. This is important to remember. So clean out your ears. Show me that you're listening by looking right at me. I see, thank you, Jimmy. I see you looking right at me. That helps me know that you're listening. So I had a student once who was sitting in his spot and he saw that his read aloud spot was super close, his blue spot. And he just thought, it's so close, I could just do a little crawl because it was so close. But you know what happened? Something bad happened. He was crawling, and you know what happened with those fingers? He was crawling like this. What do you think happened to his fingers? Somebody stepped right on them. Oof. We do not want our fingers to get stepped on, do we? Ouch. We are not going to get our fingers stepped on because we're going to do it a special way. When you are moving from your circle time spot to your read aloud spot, nobody's going to crawl. Everybody, even if they're close together, everybody is going to stand up from their first spot and they're going to walk to their second spot. And when they find it, they're going to sit crisscross. No fingers are going to be out. Nobody's going to be crawling. Nobody's fingers are going to get smushed, okay? Ouch. We do not want fingers smushed, do we? Yeesh. Raise your hand if you think you could model this for us. Anna, come on up. Show us how you do it. We're going to watch you stand up so carefully, tiptoe to your blue spot, and sit down again. Let's watch her. Very nice. So quiet. Wow. Tiptoed all the way there. Look at how carefully she sat down right on top of her picture. Who else wants to try it? Come on up, Will. Let's watch him walk. Oh, he stood up right from his spot. Okay, he's walking super carefully, found his spot, and sat down right on top of it. Nice job. Once everyone has found their spot in the middle, you can do it a few times with the whole group to sort of build everyone up and make them all feel really great about how they do this transition so well. People are going to think we are magic. So to practice that whole group, I would say, does everyone see their spot in the middle? Let's look for it. Okay, if you see it, okay, Tommy, your hand isn't up. Let's find yours. Right here, bud. Yours is right here. I just want to make sure everyone knows where they're going to go, because in a second, I'm going to say go. Time out. You want to make sure that you're not saying, when I say go, and then you go, go, because it's just like inciting them to go really fast and move crazy. Instead, whisper it. Time in. When I say go, all of us are going to stand up at the same time and tiptoe to our spot, and we're going to sit down. You think we can do it? I know we can. Yes, absolutely. Okay, ready? Goldfish. I didn't trick anybody. We're getting good at that. Ready? All standing up so nicely. Looking. I can't even hear anything. How are these toes so quiet? Wow. Nobody's crawling. Everyone's tiptoeing, finding their spot and sitting so nicely crisscross. Wow. You're like the smartest class in the world. Look how great we're all sitting. Wow. We are really good at doing that transition so quietly and so carefully. Everybody, kiss your brain. Thank you, brain. Let's celebrate how smart we are. Thank you, brain, for being so smart. Okay, who remembers why we don't crawl? June? Yeah, because we don't want to get our fingers smushed. We do not crawl because we do not want our fingers smushed. I am so impressed at how good we all are at listening. I can't even believe it. Everyone is being so quiet, which is helpful because it makes it easy to hear what's going on. I can't wait for someone to come to our classroom and watch us do this magical transition, and they're going to be like, whoa, those kids are smart. Those kids are working together. That teacher is going to be able to do a lot of cool things with those kids. Did you know that? Are you excited? Did you know that I have lots of fun things for us to do together? Cabinets full, very expensive things. So many fun things that we're going to get to do. As long as you can show me that you can handle it. And boy, you sure are showing me. You are all listening carefully. You're all following directions quickly. You're all superstars. I think I'm the luckiest teacher in the world.